Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4. I am playing as Germania. It is the year 1533. We just completely wiped out England from the... I don't know what they would call it back then. Britain. Sorry to the Irish and the Scots, but... Well, Britain was the Union. The Great Britain, I guess, was the union between the Scottish... I don't know if the Welsh were included with that. They're just part of English territory. But the union between the English and the Scots, the Scottish, and the Irish. I'm actually of all three ancestry, which is odd. And I have some Swedish in me as well. I'm half English, so if anything, I would be at war with myself. Almost half, a quarter Irish and an eighth Scottish, so eighth Swedish as well. Army's under attack. Yeah, right where I had it. Ah! And that did come to bite me in the butt. I should have paid attention to that. Well, we have no leader either. Let's see about getting one. General out of my heir. Okay, we don't have that. Let's do that. 36 tradition. He's okay. He's 3300. Can't do it till he's out of the battle. Retreating all the way to London, I bet. We'll be able to take everything up there quickly. Theron Adelard, named after my real son. Okay, go up here. I need a lot more manpower to be reintroduced into that army. What is the fleet looking like? Almost have enough transports to go over there. Colony self-sustaining. Good. And we need to get these guys. So, yeah. We need to create a new colony as well. You know what? Well, no, Spain, if they start colonizing, and they're doing it here, which is fine. Actually, I'm really happy they are doing that. Doing that will not help anything. I'm going to try to round out this island. And I also like to get these here, but taking this was a little unexpected at the time. Okay, so manpower came back quite fast. They're also increasing in manpower. Try to get them June 9th, June 5th. Roderick Isla. Iris Otaker. What a weird name. Otakar? Iris or Iris? Otakar must certainly be one of the foremost philosophers of our time. Her is... what? Her is probably best known for hers philosophical empiricism and skepticism. Huh. I think that's written really bad. Her have included that no theory of reality is possible. There can be no knowledge of anything beyond experience. Hers efforts? What the hell? Okay, so it's stability, which we don't need, and prestige, which we... I mean, it could get it up higher, but it's going to drop down fast, but might as well go for prestige. Explorer ready. Yeah, about that, I should get rid of this guy. And the reason that I want to get rid of him is because we can no longer explore... Oh, wait, we can. But I don't want to use the entire fleet for it. Okay, so we can explore the Pacific and South Atlantic. I'm not sending the whole fleet, so... what I'm going to do is split it up. I'm just going to give him 3 ships this time. Exploration fleet. And let's go Well, he already circumnavigated the globe, and all the ships came back, so... I think you need a minimum of 3. So we won that fight. Let's take the places back. See, they're just going to war through. Byzantium declared war on Alania. If that's up here, is it not? Yeah. Let's see, who do these guys rival? I'd be really upset if they allied with the Byzantines. Let's see, diplomacy. Does it not show rivals? Rus embargoed Poland. I don't... Oh, rivals are right here. Poland, Knights Hospitaliar. These are really small countries. Spain, Knights Hospitaliar, and Poland. Okay, they're not big enough to rival the Byzantines. But I don't think that they look on the Byzantines very well. But I can do... I declare war on them. Not unless I want to take a hit. Okay, so... is it influence? Sudden warning. I know they're not the ones that just declared war. There's the Byzantines increasing their size. I'm sure they're going to win that fight. What I don't want to have to do is... Jeez. Yeah, I know that they're going to start colonizing at some point, but they may hit, like, along the east coast of Africa, or even go down here. They could, if they had actual bases here, so they don't, so which means they have to go out the same way that we... like, through the Mediterranean. It'll be a little bit harder for them. But I can... and there's not as many colonies that they can make. But I can still see them trying. They may get a small colony going. I also want to go down here. I want all of this. Actually, all of it, everywhere. Just Western Africa. I always like taking over there. I don't know if it's worth it anymore, though. Is it really worth it? I mean, the development is low. It's just culture. Where is development? Yeah, I don't know if it actually is worth it. It doesn't turn into a colony. Colonization successful, Placentia. Okay, so we can get that next idea. Another colonist. Good. Free colonies. Only so many people are willing to move abroad to expand our great colonial empire. However, the promise of a plot of land to farm and in freehold will encourage many more people to seek their fortune abroad. Nice thing about it is that there's plenty of land for everyone. Okay, so there's only one left. Global Empire. Naval Force Limit modified. I didn't know that was there. That's nice. 25% increase in Naval Force Limit. Alright, so obviously this is going to be the first colony. It's going to spring up. It's just... I mean... Colony is like a semi-autonomous place that have its own military and navy, and it will support me in all my wars. It can also break free, especially if they are not happy with me, so I have to make sure that they are happy. And other countries, other nations can support them if they're not happy with me. Like, they'll approach them and say, we'll help you get your independence from whatever country. And it's actually worth doing that to enemies. I know as Scandinavia, Portugal was a bit of a pain in the butt for their colonies in Africa with me when I was playing that game. And also they had a lot of colonies in the New World right next to mine. So, I mean, my colony was about, where I'm still not finished yet, it's about 30% the size of theirs in the New World, but it was much more economically sound. Like, they had a larger army and larger fleet, so they kept on taking territory from the Portuguese. I think it was called Elysium was the name of it's a whole continent over here. But yeah, so I offered to support them in their war. They didn't break out though, break free. I don't know. It was a lot because of the way that, like, France here in the center, and Austria and Hungary and Duchy of Moscow. The way everything was set up, it was really hard for me. Probably from about 1550 to about 1700 to really make too many moves anywhere I wanted to declare war on anyone but France and the Ottomans, who were some of the most powerful people in the game, in that game. it just, because of their power, it just made it hard. I had to really pick and choose what I did. And even though I had colonies next to Portugal, I had to wait. It wasn't that Portugal, I mean, they off and on were allies with like Austria, so I had to wait for the opportunity. And it was really good seeing France, who was allied with Austria at some point, break the alliance, and they went to war, and it really weakened the Austrians. But by 1700, Portugal was a real non-power compared to what they used to be, an influence. And so I could go at them at will, especially compared to my power. Core province, get over here. Excellent year. Ooh, gain 57. We're almost at max again. Yeah, and also I was playing on Iron Man, so I really had to be careful what I did. I could not make mistakes. Mistakes really were costly, obviously, because there's no loading. I should just leave this army right here, actually. Okay, so the fleet is building up. Let's build a couple more manufactories. Textiles, so 43, I see. 58. Get one more. There's a lot of textile manufactories in Europe, Western Europe. Well, 43 is about as good as it gets. Sorry, I shouldn't have clicked on that. I think I would get more money through through production for the moment. So 29, I mean, it's a fifth the price. I'm just gonna go with anything I see that's over 10. It's 19 there. Call to arms. Spain. Aid them in the Spanish conquest of Tugort against Abbasids. They started the war... Oh, Abbasids are allied with Knights Hospitalar and Ayudas. Oh, okay. Ayudas, who I was considering trying to form a block around the Byzantines. I guess so. Alliance honored. Okay, this could mean war with Knights Hospitalar. Yes, it has, actually. Sorry, clicking on the wrong things. Okay, so our army maintenance is still maxed. Let's look at all the forts that we're facing. You know what, they really didn't have anything to fear from me. Unless they wanted to be belligerent. But it's a defensive war. I don't know what they're doing, allying with Muslims across the way. Usually don't see that, but they may not have much of a choice. Okay, so we have a general. Don't really want him to die because he's our heir. I cannot see us facing too many armies. Army's enough. Looks like it'll be about 70,000. Yeah, I don't know what we'll be facing. So if the leader's here, put him in Brescia. What I'm going to do is back them up, because they can't really go there. Is there? Oh, there's no forts along here. So many forts, like almost every freaking province facing me. There's just 2 that they don't have it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's costly. Let's see. Was it all activated? Yes, this one was. Yeah, they all were. All full garrisons. I don't know if the AI ever mothballs them, though. Okay, so we have 80,000 troops. I want to have a backup force. Can you go to Wien? Yes. 100,000 troops facing them. It's a fair-sized fleet. I know we can use Spain for our... What the heck is this? Oh, okay, it's our fleet guards. They have enough transports now. But... And how many... 26. That's probably more than we're facing. Yeah, that fleet could deal with anything that they have, I believe. Plus, I mean, no, the Spanish have a lot of light ships. I can't get that. Oh, this guy, is he back? Is at sea and cannot be reassigned. Okay. Alright, the Queen, or the Empress died. Theron II, Adelard, will, he's not as good as... Why did she die? He's 412. She was 622. Elodie, 114. This is just nasty. That sounds like a French name, by the way. Which is weird because we're German. So he's 6 years old. How old is the current emperor? He's 17, so he just came of age. Elodie, he is 6, and I don't know if it's a boy or girl. Honestly, I don't know. It doesn't say. But it's through our Swedish and Norway, same dynasty, but it's still in Adelard. Black news indeed. Okay, so instead of spending my administrative power, I am going to increase that with this one stability. Beautify local saint. Sorry, it just... Spend points just whenever you need something. Beautify local saint. Okay, so he's there, he's there. It's going to take quite a while. No, I don't think that... Yeah, that doesn't count. I want to get an actual general. Clicking on everything I don't need to. We could use another general. 50 military power. So, it's not very good. 2 shock and one maneuver. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna boot that dude. Try again. Unlike EU3 and EU2, it doesn't take a tradition when you recruit them. This guy's a little bit better. He's 2 fire, 3 maneuver, and 1 siege. At least he has a siege. So, yeah, about that. What can this take? I'm going to move him in and move this army out. Once, whoa, maybe it was a good time to move him in. Bringing up 58,000. See, if I move this army around, they may just stop and go after this army. I'd have to pull this entire thing out. We got 20,000 more coming, but what does this general look like? He's a 2-1. So, and this guy is a 2-0. What is their tech level? 11. That's what we are at. Going after Spanish Square next. Yeah, I really think we should bring the armies out. Bring in everything to fight in this battle. Should be able to hold them off. That's quite a crossing kind of thing. I'm going to turn time down. We have 60 more thousand soldiers coming into the fight. I don't think that they're going to win. Morale really didn't go up like it should have. But our numbers are going to tell. Over twice the artillery that they have. Over twice the infantry and almost 3 times the cavalry. Closer to twice. Okay, so they lost a fair bit, actually. And we got a lot of guys sitting in here. Okay, so we won't be able to chase them down because of the lock forts, but I'm going to keep them next to each other, so I'm going to go right next door. Move this up here. It should be okay. Not really. Go there. Go here. Exploration finished. Sun fleet. Pacific South Coast. Let me see these ships, though. Yeah, they're fine. What did we just... Yeah, well, basically we'll be able to get the entire world at the rate we're going in maybe about 10, 20 years. Yeah, I don't know why the Aztecs suddenly... I was able to see their capital. Maybe because they're also out. Maybe our ships met them. I don't know how. I would like to bring that army back. But you know what? Actually, it may be a good idea to leave that there. I actually really think it would be. Because if the Aztecs do try anything... Let's see. How are they keeping up with tech? Well, they're one behind. It also has affected a lot of other nations. It's not just the Aztecs and the Inca. I looked through the files, and there's just a couple that are of the old tech group for the Americas. See, look, the Cree have 11. The Shawnee, they have 10. So they've kept up. This guy, obviously these guys, I don't know who they are. I still don't know who they are. Kespukwit. But they're at 3, so that's the original. Yeah, same with these guys. So it won't just be the Aztecs in North America I'll have to worry about. Vast with nobility, 10 influence. We did lose some of our what we had. I don't want to just give them influence. What we need is increase in loyalty. Yeah, don't know. Okay, so I'm going to send this guy down here, though. I don't want to put my fleet in here. Ooh, maybe I should help him out. I'm pretty sure this Spain will win that fight. It's 3 ships, 3 heavies, 6 galleys, and 20 transports for the Knights Hospitaliar. 13 heavies, 18 light for Spain. Looks like their fleet is being worn down. Well, what am I thinking? Yeah, I can send my fleet into there. Jeez, I'm still... My head is with the previous time I went into the Mediterranean as Scandinavia. I have bases out here, so I can do that. Send them in there. They do have 43k here. How I'd love to take territory from the Byzantines. That's kind of ballsy. You're outnumbered. Okay, we got 1. Without the fleet's help. I am going to... I guess move it through there. And up to here, this will go fast, but put it in Brescia. About that. Can't make a core yet. Waiting for Beothuk, which is 18th of August. So now, make a core in this last little one. Okay, so since we're so far ahead, into okay, yeah, 90. I'm going to spend some administrative power on development. Wurzburg, our capital. Let's get this up. Spend all of it. Almost haven't hitting the next one to unlock it. It's our capital, after all. So what that does, actually, increases your tax. And the cost is modified. -50 for capital city. This is going to come really quick. They're creating a lot of armies, small armies. So they are going after Spanish. I don't know what you're doing over there, but I'm not running around to help you guys there again. Looks like they are after them again. Let me see what the overall fleet looks like. Ooh, did they ever take a dive? 1 heavy ship left. 21 lights. Yeah, my fleet shouldn't have any problems. It's right here. Can help out taking this place. Getting a core. So, English separatists They're just at 50. They will become threat and rebel in a while. Defender of the Faith. I never take that, ever. It does give some nice bonuses. Morale of armies, navies, plus 5% each. Missionaries, plus 1. That's okay, like when I go into Africa, that will be helpful. Monthly war exhaustion helps. Yearly prestige 1. Technology costs is 5% more, though. Yearly papal influence, plus 1. Oh, you'll lose a title if your ruler dies. Or if you decline a war from a country of your faith being attacked by infidels. Interesting, so that would even be the Byzantines, would it not? But who's going to declare war on them? Holy crap. China broke up into many little states. I don't always pay attention, but I don't think I've ever really seen that. Because there was all Ming. Now there's like a dozen smaller states. Well, that's not going to really stop the Byzantines if they tend to go east, which they have been. That's not good at all. So we are not at war with the Ayudas. I'm thinking, see about increasing relations. I know I can get more allies than this. All I have is Spain and Norway. I could use a couple more. I would take Poland and Lithuania, if that's all I can get. Alliance. Oh, okay, they'll do it this time. Stop getting out of the damn alliance. As for Denmark, they still have that negative 1,000 trust. Poland accepted. Yeah, because this is going really fast. Because he's got the 1 siege. This is with a fleet, and he's almost caught up to it. Like months after. Royal marriage from Poland. That's probably not going to help. No, I'm not. Actually, I was over... I guess it ended with Sweden, the royal marriage, so I'm not over my diplomatic things. With Poland, I'd been guaranteeing them, so I didn't go up one. So I'm going to end the video here. It's gone on long enough. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you again.